Hey everyone, and in this video, I'll be covering everything you need to know when deciding between ExpressVPN and NordVPN, including their privacy policies, security, streaming performance, and ease of use, so you can figure out which one makes more sense for your needs. And if either of these ends up being the right fit for you, I've included links down in the description where you can check for any current discounts or coupon codes, so feel free to take advantage of those if you're interested. Now, both of these VPNs are going to cover the essentials really well. You're getting the same core protection, things like keeping your data safe on public Wi-Fi, staying anonymous online, and blocking snoops from tracking what you're doing. They've also both passed independent audits confirming they don't keep logs of your activity. ExpressVPN has now completed over 19 separate no-logs audits, while NordVPN is up to 5, with the most recent one being done by Deloitte in late 2024. And both of them run exclusively on RAM-only servers, which basically means no data gets written to a physical drive, so everything gets wiped clean with every reboot. That's really helpful from a privacy standpoint and something you definitely want to have. Now, in terms of what you can actually use these VPNs for, both are going to handle the most common use cases really well. So things like streaming region-blocked content, visiting restricted websites, gaming, and torrenting are all fully supported here. But one of the bigger differences between them comes down to simplicity versus customization. ExpressVPN is definitely the more streamlined option. It's built to be quick and easy, with minimal setup or configuration required. You just pick a location and hit connect. It's that simple. So if you're new to VPNs or just want something that works without having to tweak anything, Express is a really user-friendly choice. Now, NordVPN has more features built in, which can be helpful if you like having extra control or want access to more advanced options, but it also means there's a bit more of a learning curve. You get a feature-rich interface and a lot more ways to customize how you use the VPN, but it can take a bit longer to get familiar with everything. So ultimately, Express is going to appeal more if you just want fast, reliable protection without digging into settings, while Nord is better suited for anyone who likes having more tools and options to work with. With Express, once you've got it installed, connecting takes just a second or two. You're not clicking through menus or adjusting settings, it just connects, and you're protected. That's really helpful if you want something reliable that doesn't require any effort to manage. There are also a few key features that make Express stand out. First is something called obfuscation, which basically disguises your VPN traffic as regular internet traffic, and it's a must-have feature if you're looking to use your VPN in restrictive countries like China. And the nice thing here is that it's always on, so you don't have to enable anything manually. Then there's the kill switch, which Express calls network lock. What it does is cut off your internet entirely if the VPN ever drops unexpectedly, so your data never leaks out. That's especially helpful on public Wi-Fi or other networks you don't fully trust. And if you only want certain apps to go through the VPN while leaving others untouched, you can use the split tunneling feature. So for example, you could route your browser through the regular internet while you're using your VPN for torrenting. Now, recently Express has also rolled out a few new extras with their advanced plans. You now get a built-in password manager and a pretty comprehensive protection suite that includes a threat manager, ad blocker, and even parental controls. And if you go with a more advanced plan, you'll also get access to their identity protection features, which include things like ID alerts, insurance, and even a credit scanner to help catch anything suspicious. Their custom protocol, Lightway, has also been updated. It was fully rewritten in Rust this year, which makes it even faster and more secure, and it's set up for scalable post-quantum protections. It's already passed 2 new security audits, which is great to see. So while Express keeps things simple on the surface, you're still getting a lot of high-end protection under the hood. Now, NordVPN takes a bit of a different approach. It's more feature-rich overall, so you're getting more tools to work with, but it also takes a little more time to get used to. The interface is more involved, and there's more going on in the settings menu, so it can feel a bit busy at first. But if you like having extra control or just want to try out different connection options, Nord gives you a lot more to explore. So for example, you can choose a dedicated IP, which gives you your own private address, which is helpful if you're running a server or want fewer CAPTCHAs. There's also double VPN, which routes your traffic through 2 servers for added encryption. And if you want to layer in even more privacy, there's Onion over VPN, which lets you browse through the Tor network without needing any extra installations. They've also got obfuscated servers, but unlike Express where it's automatic, you'll need to manually select them in Nord's settings. Still, it's a solid option if you're trying to use the VPN in countries with heavy internet restrictions. And for torrenting, they've got dedicated peer-to-peer servers optimized for file sharing, so you can expect solid speeds and better protection when downloading. Now, one of the biggest standouts is their new Threat Protection Pro feature. It's not just an ad blocker. It also scans downloaded files, blocks malware sites, and even warns you about software vulnerabilities. And what's nice here is that it works even if the VPN isn't turned on, so you're still getting that extra layer of security in the background. You also get access to NordLocker, which is their encrypted cloud storage service, and a dark web monitor that alerts you if your email or other personal info ever gets leaked. Standard features like a kill switch and split tunneling are here too, and Nord gives you app-specific controls, which means you can fine-tune which apps stay online or shut down if the VPN ever disconnects. They've even added an invisibility setting, which hides your device from other users on the same local network, which is great if you're using shared or public Wi-Fi. And looking at the newer developments, Nord has started rolling out post-quantum protection, which is designed to safeguard your data against future threats from quantum computing. They also introduced a new connection protocol called Nord Whisper, built to help users bypass censorship in more restrictive countries. So overall, Nord is packed with tools and customization, and if you want a VPN that goes beyond the basics, it definitely gives you more to work with. Now, just to recap the key differences side by side, here's a quick summary to help you decide which one fits your needs better. ExpressVPN is going to be the simpler, more streamlined option. It's fast to connect, easy to use, and handles the core VPN tasks really well. Things like streaming, gaming, and torrenting are all fully supported. Plus, features like split tunneling, a strong kill switch, and automatic obfuscation are built in without requiring any setup. It also now includes identity protection tools and a newly rebuilt lightweight protocol for better speed and security. NordVPN, on the other hand, gives you a more advanced feature set. You've got access to things like dedicated IPs, double VPN, onion over VPN, and peer-to-peer servers. Threat Protection Pro gives you a broader security layer that works even when the VPN is off, and tools like NordLocker and Dark Web Monitor expand what you can do beyond just browsing privately. Both VPNs support split tunneling and have kill switches, but Nord gives you more control over which apps are affected. Express is always on with obfuscation, while Nord lets you turn it on when needed. And if you're in a country with heavy restrictions, Nord's new Whisper protocol might give you better results. There's also a difference in server coverage. ExpressVPN has over 3,000 servers across more than 100 countries, which makes it easy to find a nearby server just about anywhere, while NordVPN has the larger network overall, with over 7,800 servers in more than 160 countries, so you're getting a broader range of connection points, which is especially helpful if you're looking for more access to global content or more options for load balancing. So bottom line, if you just want something that works without needing to dig into settings, Express is the smoother option, but if you're looking for a VPN with more advanced tools and features to play around with, Nord's probably the better fit. Now, in terms of pricing, both Express and Nord offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's no risk in trying either one out to see which feels better for your setup. They also each offer longer-term plans that give you a better deal the more months you pay for upfront. And as always, I've included links down in the description where you can check for any current discounts or coupon codes, so feel free to use those if you want to make sure you're getting the best deal possible. So hopefully you found this comparison helpful, and if you did, please leave a thumbs up, as I always appreciate that. And if you have any questions about either of these VPNs, feel free to leave those down in the comments below. I do my best to answer as many as I can. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.